Hello, I'm Shane Mackey from English for Success, and I'm here today in this video to talk about probably the most important thing for you to speak English fluently. Without this, you will probably never be able to speak English fluently, or at least it's going to take you your whole life, and you'll probably never get there. So this is extremely important. This is a reminder that we all need from time to time. And that's why that this is such an important video. And I recommend that you stick here, and this could really make a big difference. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Are you ready to get started? Let's jump right in. So if you have been following me for a while, you probably know one thing that I advocate, one thing that I always talk about. If you want to speak English fluently, you have to make it a lifestyle. Okay? These traditional ideas of going to a classroom and studying with a teacher for 1 or 2 hours a week, right? What you have to do is create a lifestyle, design your own lifestyle, and live in English. And this is what we do with our clients, all of our clients that we coach inside English for Success. And basically, there are different parts to creating your lifestyle. Okay, having a lifestyle means you're living in the language, you're surrounded by English all of the time, and you're immersed in the language. And ultimately, you should have a schedule. This is an example from our program, but we're not talking about that yet. To have or to create this lifestyle, basically, there are 5 steps. Okay, so the first, most important step is what I'm here to talk about today, is the goal. Okay, so by the end of this video, you should be clear about your goal for learning English. The second thing is the reason why this is important to you. This is the fuel. This is the motivation that's going to make sure you reach your goal. And then we have finding out where you need to focus. We have an overall system for immersion in the language, to live the language, and then you need a plan to reach this goal. So as I said, in this short video, we're going to be talking about your goal first. And this is a two-part training. All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about your goal. In the next video, we're going to be talking about finding your why. So setting your goal to speaking English fluently. How do we do this? Why is this important to set a goal? If you're here with me now, or you're watching a replay later on, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, comment below this video and tell us, why do you think it's important to set a goal for anything in life, anything you want to achieve? And then by the end of this video, I want you to tell us, or at least tell yourself, what your goal is. And I'm here with you for the next few minutes to make sure that this is a powerful goal, a big goal, a goal that's going to make sure you're successful. Why? Because a great goal can change your life. I cannot stress this enough, why this is so important. So we want to use big, real world goals to motivate ourselves for success. Now, there are two very important things here. Big. Your goal wants to be big enough to inspire you to reach this goal. And the second thing is real world. It wants to be, you need to have this connected to your real life. This is, again, one of the biggest problems in traditional education in school. This is why a lot of kids have no interest in English, because the teachers fail to connect it to their real lives. They fail to make it relevant. So let's make sure that your goal is a big, real world goal. First of all, most people out there one of the reasons I'm doing this video is because I'm talking to a lot of people and I help a lot of people to do this. And in my experience, most people have a vague idea. Vague means not clear. They have a vague idea of what they want to accomplish. And again, most people are. They're using external goals. Now, what do I mean by external? External means they come from somewhere else, right? Maybe your boss told you need to speak English. Maybe you need to pass an English test. These are not powerful goals because they're not coming from inside. They're not internal goals. And what you want to do is you want to be able to feel this goal. You want it to be motivated. And external goals feel like work. We're not motivated. Remember, external goals like our boss tells us that we have to speak English or we have to pass a test. We're not going. The chances of us reaching these goals are very slim, and we don't enjoy it. Goals are our brain's targeting system. They tell us what we want, when we want it, and why we want it. They're the three main elements that you want to have in your goal. And imagine the very important, you see this image here, right? A target. If you don't have a target, you're just going to be continuing along the same way and never really reaching your destination. A powerful goal energizes, inspires, and motivates us to do more and be more. Right? They're the main reasons why we want to have a goal. Okay, we need to have a target to focus on. And we need to have the energy and the motivation to do that, to reach that goal and to be there. Lots of people say that happiness is progress, right? If you're not making progress, you're dying. You're not going. If you want to feel satisfied, you want to be happy, and you have to be making progress. And to make sure you're making progress, you need a clear goal and you need to be motivated to reach that goal. And then finally, a great goal can change your life. Right? This is probably obvious for a lot of you, but we all need this reminder from time to time. It can really change your life. Weak goals, on the other hand, produce weak results. And maybe this is why you have felt you've been trying to learn English, speak English fluently for people I speak to years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Probably the biggest reason why is they have weak goals, so they're getting weak results. All right, so you know why this is important. Maybe you knew beforehand. I hope I've reminded you, and you can see now why this is so important. It's time to set your goals. So how do you do this? Well, first of all, you want to define exactly what you want to be able to do. And you want to ensure the goal is related to your life. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. Okay, they say, I want to learn 5 words every day or 10 words every day, or I want to get to a C1 level in English. These are not very clear goals. They're not related to your life. So what we want to do, and what I always talk about, is to bring your life goal, and English together and achieve both goals at the same time. That's how we get results. Okay, so you need to connect it to your life. And what is it in your life that you want to be able to do? Think about that here for a moment. What is it in your life you want to be able to do? Speaking English fluently is going to help you to do that. What is that big thing? Be specific. All right, another big mistake that people make, they're not specific with their goals. So what exactly do you want to be able to do? Is it grow your business? Most people I work with, it's to grow their business. A lot of you, if you're in our Facebook community here, your business people, your entrepreneurs, is it to grow your business? Get more English speaking clients? Is it to advance in your career? Is it to get a promotion, get a higher salary? Think about this for a moment. and really think about it and really be specific. If it's to get a higher salary, how much? How much money do you want to be making? If it's to get more international clients, how more clients do you want to get? Remember, SMART goals have different elements. The most important thing I'm talking about here is specific. Okay, you want to be specific, exactly what you want to be able to do. That's specific. But we also have MART for SMART goals, measurable. How will you know when you've reached this goal? Achievable. It wants to be a big goal that's going to change your life, but also something that you can achieve. Relevant, we've spoken about, should be relevant, related to your life. This is incredibly important. And finally, time bound. The best timeline to achieve this is 6 months to 1 year. So give yourself, depending on where you are and where you want to get to, give yourself a deadline of 6 months to 1 year to reach this goal. You can achieve a huge transformation in your English ability in 1 year. It does not have to take 10 years, 15 years. Your mission. We always want to take action. So you're clear now, you've been reminded about setting this goal, you know how important it is. I want you now to take action. Nothing happens without taking action. Every time you get inspired, you want to take some action before you finish, before you leave the scene of that inspiration. So before you move away from this video now, I want you to define your goal. Answer the question, what is your goal? What do you want to be able to do? How is speaking English fluently going to change your life? When do you want to achieve this? You can comment below this video, or we have a post if you're in our Facebook community, English for Success community on Facebook. We just created a post for this today. What is your goal for learning English? Comment on that post. Let's inspire each other. Let's motivate each other, and let's get some accountability for your goal for learning English. Don't skip this step. After this, we're going to move on to the second. I told you this was the first part in a two-part video training. We have Find Your Why, which is really going to give you the motivation to reach that goal. That's coming up soon. What's your goal? Take action. See you in the next training, everyone.